Welcome to the animation walk cycle tutorial part 5. In this video, I continue splitting the animation from where I left off last time and continue to push my poses. I now start to show tips and tricks on how to apply the 12 principles to key areas of your shot and really improve your animation going forward. Let's continue where we left off. Hey everyone, we're continuing with our walk cycle. Let's see where we were. So we got the right leg working and we're working on the left leg the last time we left it. So at this point, I can see this leg over here is becoming quite straight. We're going to our mid pose, which is fine. Then it overextends over here. Let's see. Why is it doing that? Go. It overextends and then all of a sudden pop. If we can get this, like rather than having the leg super straight and then over one frame pop, that'll be great. That's going to help get rid of this glitchy feeling that we have here. So let's get our free views. So see from here, perspective, if I want to move my character around, and the graph editor, which is starting to play a vital role in helping us adjust what's happening here. So, okay, let's see what our character's doing. It's going up. Is maybe the up a bit too much? I can bring it down a bit. Seems to be fine. It's like doing the same thing as this one. But maybe this foot over here. I'm just trying to see what's happening on the other foot at that point. So around here, we've got a bit of a already. So that will be flat. Three frames later, we already have a foothold that's 21 and then 28. So let's see this foot over here. That should be 21. Next one is 29. Yeah, it seems to be doing the same thing. Not sure why we're getting that kind of because the foot is already bent. It's already bending. But we have a very straight leg for a long time. It might be the rotations. Let's see. Because if we have the hips rotating in one angle, 15, okay, that's cool. That's 11. That's 11, that's cool. And that's 0. Okay. So the rotations seem to be fine. Tricky. Let's see. Best thing is to look at this foot. Okay, so what is happening here? We've got a rotation, 21, and we've got the foot going backwards. Or maybe it's because it's gone too far back. When I go for 10, the tip of the leg is at the base over here. If I go there, look how far it is. That's it. So if I pull the leg forward now, it should, in theory, fix that. So there we go. That's it. See, I've moved the leg forward a little bit, and it's created a bit of a bend. So apparently it was untranslate said. Well, let's try that. This should be a bit more better. Okay. Not too happy about that big pop that's happening there over one frame. Seems to be you go back and then goes forward over one frame. So on the other leg, on the other side, the red one, this one here, I'm trying to see what's happening there. So 13, which is the furthest back, the foot starts to go forward, and then we have a pop forward. So let's see, do that here. Okay. Pop forward. Too much. Too much. Let's just compare the two. No, no, it seems to be fine. Just this one here, we're raising up a bit too much. Oh no, we need to raise it up a bit more. Let's make this a bit more smaller. I just want to increase this a little bit more. There. Maybe a way of avoiding the leg going so far forward. Let's just pull it back a bit. Because it is a cycle. Okay, let's try now. It feels a bit better. So let's just say it's this. I'm going to go over this again, guys, just to make sure we smooth things out. But if I look at him from a perspective, he's walking, he's doing his thing. Let me work on the upper body. This will be pretty quick, and then I'll go back down to the bottom half of the body to smooth something more, some other stuff out a bit more. Let's do this. Let's go back into the free view, and the upper body should be pretty straightforward for me. Shouldn't take too long. So we've already got the rotation of the hips going side to side. There we go, that's done. I just want to add the same thing for the chest. So let's put the main points. There we go. Let's rotate Y translation. Well, rotate Y for the chest. That's the most extreme we're going to go, which is 8 minus 8. And this should be just 8. Okay, how are we doing it? So if 1 is minus 15, this should be 15, which is great. All right. And then the other ones should be like this. Just simple spacing. If that's my most extreme, I want to ease into it and I want to ease out of this. Cheers. I mean, that's kind of like what I want. So this is the midway pose. I'm easing back out of that, doing this, getting close, and then that should just loop constantly doing left and right. So if we look at the chest now, just the rotations should be doing what it needs to do right now. And I think I just need the Y for now for the backwards and forwards motion. So let's see again. I can play around with this. I can offset this a little bit more. So I'm just looking at this arm. It goes back, starts to come forward, but not so quick. No, I need another controller for that. Different rotation. Nope, I just want to go back. There's a bit of a gimbal lock happening. So let's try to fix this. Let's try to use the filter. Gimbal lock is when you have two or three, well, maybe a variety of different controllers, rotations usually, that are kind of either following one another. They're all kind of like jumbled up, and they're not following your command in the sense that if I do a rotate Y here, you would expect it's just going to do a twist, right? Based on the red. Look, that one seems to be doing it actually. Fair enough. The rotate Y should be just rotating backwards and forwards. It's doing something else because if you look over here, the red one and the green one are following one another. So there's a few ways to fix it. Let's go here, go to curves, down to Euler filter, and it's done some stuff. Hopefully that fixes it. And let's try the Y controller. I just want it to rotate backwards and forwards. It's not doing it quite yet. So if you have Animbot, which is this tool here, these scripts, they're really useful. It's really useful for animators, guys. And I would recommend, I mean, I have it. It's really useful for me. There's really helpful stuff in there. So stuff to like fix this right now. I would just go into this tool, go to rotation order, and you can see that there's a few options here. Good, good, best, good. This changes the rotation order for your rotations on this specific arm. And you can see over here, it's going to hopefully, fingers crossed, now when I do my rotate Y, it should just do this. There we go. Amazing. That's what I want. That's what I want. And if I look at all my controllers, the rotate X is just plain and simple. It's not doing anything, which is what it should be doing. And Y is the one we want. And now I could just go into my graph editor and just do this. Really push my poses and just work with, because my pose is already in my scene. I just need to play around with the spacing and just make sure there's some overlap happening. So let's look at that arm. There we go. So it's going backwards and forwards. Great. That's the end of part 5. If you found the video helpful, hit the like to show support and subscribe to the channel so you're updated when a new video drops. That way you can continue learning and improving as an animator. I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you.